Hello friends, and welcome to Wednesday the 4th of December 2024. Today I am using the Crystal Visions Tarot, and let's have a look and see how can we make this day awesome. Okay, we have got the Nine of Cups. I love the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is the card of excess. It's the card of abundance. It's the card of having everything your heart desires and then some. But it's the card of realizing how far you've come, because you've done the work to get yourself to this point. So you need to be proud. You need to feel proud. You need to feel elated. You need to feel almost excited about what you've achieved and what you've accomplished. Because again, we're in the habit of sort of just carrying on and going through life, and every day is the same. We have this routine and we have the structure and one foot in front of the other, etc., etc., etc. We don't ever really take the time to sort of stop and say, what have I achieved? What have I accomplished? We're so quick to focus on what we haven't achieved, what we haven't accomplished, and where we failed and where we've fallen short and all of that. But we don't often spend time focusing on our achievements. So today we're focusing on our achievements. I want you to take a minute, take 5 minutes. When you're having a cup of coffee or your lunch break or whatever it is, find time throughout your day to actually sit and maybe even take a little pen and paper and make a list of the things that you've actually accomplished so far this year. Make a list, write it down and say, you know what, this year I achieved that, I accomplished that, I finished this, just acknowledge the things that you've done, that you've achieved, that you've accomplished, that you've completed, and that you've done well. You don't have to share this list with anybody. It's not like you're looking for validation. It's not like you're looking for a pat on the back or any kind of accolade. It's really just for yourself, to give yourself a little bit of acknowledgement of what you have actually achieved. Because as I said, we're so quick to focus on our shortcomings. We're so quick to focus on our insecurities and our fears and our doubts. But today, let's focus on the positive. Let's actually say, you know what, it hasn't all been terrible. Because that's all I'm hearing at the moment is how terrible 2024 has been. Every client reading I do, it's like, is 2025 going to be any better because 2024 was terrible? 2024 was tough. There's no doubt about it. But every year is tough. Every year is tough. Wasn't 2023 tough? Wasn't 2022 tough? Let's talk 2020 if you want to talk tough. So, so the reality is life is always going to be challenging. But in and amongst the challenges, there are still these absolute gems of opportunity, of success, of abundance, of where you've succeeded and where you've done well. Right, let's get us another card. You see. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I need the camera to focus on the Ten of Pentacles. There we go. Look how gorgeous that is. There she's sitting in her tree. Notice she's got the wolf with her, and then notice there's a little deer down here as well. She is satisfied. She is enthusiastic. She is living her best life. She has everything her heart desires and then some. But she also understands that the wealth that she is experiencing now, and wealth doesn't only mean money, okay? The abundance that she is experiencing now is because of the efforts that she's put in all along. Because she's known that this is somebody who started saving at 18. At 18 years old, they started putting a little bit away, and by the time they get to 50, they have a nice fat packet of money because they've been diligent, they've worked hard, they've been consistent, etc., etc. And that's who she is. She's diligent, she's hardworking, and she's been very persistent, and now she's reaping the rewards of that. So, the message, the combined message from our two cards is to acknowledge what you've achieved, to acknowledge what you've accomplished, to acknowledge what's worked for you, what you've done well in, where you've been successful, and to acknowledge that you have been working on this for a very long time. You've been putting in the effort, you've been doing everything that is necessary, and actually, even though there are problems, even though there are challenges, even though things don't always go absolutely perfectly, all in all, you're okay. You have a roof over your head, you have clothes on your body, you have a roof over your head, yes, food in your tummy, and actually, maybe a little bit more than that, and actually life is okay. So today, friends, we are shifting the narrative, we are shifting the focus to be focusing on our achievements and our accomplishments. We're focusing on the efforts that we've put into this for the longest period of time, and we are acknowledging and celebrating that we're actually doing okay. So I do hope that you shift your focus today, that today you become mindful of. Become mindful of the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. I am sending you all much love and many blessings, and until we connect again tomorrow, take care.